Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll talk to you again at halftime, but for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, so normally thoughts turn to basketball this time of year. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's taken down, but able to slip it.
Get up, 18 Gators. Come. Let's go.
Oh, fighting off the defender. A very good gain on first down. 9 yards on the dump off. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And now we take a peek at the Patriot offense.
And what a tough environment to roll into. On the road, playing one of the better teams in the league, obviously, because this is the playoffs. So what do teams talk about? Bringing their own momentum, bringing their own energy on the road, because you know you won't get any from the home crowd.
And Barkley did not get there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Here we go, here we go. 10 Lobo.
Squeeze, double.
Throwing on first down. Herman. He'll check this down to Hines. And here are the Colts offensive starters.
So many weapons on this offense, and we've seen them all season long score from any point on the field. But we all know playoff football comes down to playing smart. The game slows down, and it's harder to move it. So you've got to avoid penalties, avoid turnovers, and not let your emotions get the best of you.
Here's Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
10-2 soft.
He can't hit. He's not going to get me.
5.
On 3rd down, Herman. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the...
And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat and they get home. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Vaughn Alexander's one of the exciting linebackers in the league. His forte, speed.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herman. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Herman. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you got to think about it, don't you?
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A look there at the defensive starters for the Colts. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. They definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
60 out, ball.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin the drive with Hines. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Off play action. Herman. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. On 1st down, Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Herman, open man is Kirk, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Hey, we got 3 out.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he is not going to get the 1st down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Patriots take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
60 Pittsburgh. Six guys. Check 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
70, Indy.
A gain of 12.
On second down, here's Barkley. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
56, check 56. Ready? 5.
Here's 2nd and 8. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They run with Hines. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Herman. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herman. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Herman. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. This is Hines. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. Brings up
Off the play fake. Herman. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Coming to you, coming to you.
first down. First and 10 at the 11.
On first down, Herman. That is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. But it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Herman. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Herman under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
2nd and 3. This short throw caught by Goddard. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Watch the pass.
They'll set up to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
57. Come on. I got you, boy. I got you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Let's go.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he sheds himself free. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and 2. And he will find his man on the outside.
Check 43.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Second and 1. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
57. Mike, 57. Check. Go.
Now back to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Hines, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herman. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herman. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
A first down carry for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Barkley. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Ready? 70.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herman. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herman. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. To the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herman got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins. And they'll get this down to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Throwing on first down. Herman. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Herman. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yep.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On first down, Herman. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Herman. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Herman. He's going to air one out and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Going right side here, and that's complete. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Herman over the middle, complete. It's Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Herman finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
You see me? You see me?
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
A very solid gain of 27. Off play action. Herman. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. Herman. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. It's Howell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote onto your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Quit talking about it.
Back to throw. They shakes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
That's how we do it, man.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go.
Ready.
And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Here we go. All day, defense, all day, all day.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. from the gun. Herman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Herman. Oh, he stays up. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, Hines. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
25, check 25.
Right back to him on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw caught at about the 5. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Hines, and he takes it in for a Colts score. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Patriots now down by 11, and time a huge factor. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Their season ends here, a tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and